No nonsense. No nonsense. Weary. See, I'm scared sometimes. I'm fearful, this feeling left to my own devices. I'm beyond bear with a sore head. I've been too open and easy led and bled. I've been bled so dry, empty. When it comes to humans, I feel cut off. I have it all. If you have it all, I have it all. I have it all in here, my spiritual wealth. If you have it all, you can't tempt me. Show love a quality view or two. Didn't know it was to be forever polluted in her absence thereafter. Gaze upon it alone, saw her, you. That child's laughter, future, every person with wearing lunettes, glasses, she marked them her home. And I call it pollinated, like pollinated. Places, countries that sprout reminders of you, but all you know is your own wants, and they equal hatred. So it's Venus flytrap flower beds, those planted memories that spring up when you come into my mind. I don't know why I should be scared of that or anyone and what they can do to me, because since you, I'm already dead. The day my life was invaded, harassed, blighted by feds. See, just because some hopeful letters from me that she read. See, I was locked in a cell like it's someone's sexual fetish and kink. It might just be I can't trust art links, industrial crossover. At times arts relates and the world felt like I was in bed with the devil. And after that, what you did, you took it to the next level. See, I'm writing this regarding two rats playing near a pond. Prior to knowing I hurt you enough to evolve please, all I wanted to do from my life was abscond. Now there's 4 rats, and I'm broken, and I need a magic wand. Primary user bonded, feeling like you still have hope and feelings for that which exhibits malice. No one gets where my unique is coming from, but I suspect she's a lensless Debbie Does Dallas. For whatever reason, I wanted her to be one to share a home, yeah, a life shared or a palace. See, I called her claims to the police vulnerability, fallacy, but I guess that's what my feelings for her are. Fallacy. So they used plant women. It was just a setup. They gather my personal private correspondence to then traffic via unlawful lawful channels. But I didn't write anything graphic. See, because I trust no one or anything. When there's a price on me, it seems, agents' bodies trying to play dice with me. But listen up to this next freestyle part, because it's the Christ in me. WikiLeak, attention seek, you can call it what you like, but it is simply the truth I always seek. I'm in my peak. And there's something about this reeks. You know when something just reeks, and you go, I didn't get to the age of 41 to feel this internally numb, used, multi-sex tapes, exploited by certain fucking ignorant apes. What can I say? People that want to get you using sort of, you know, whether it's narcotics or gentrified lager rakes, all sorts of stuff that happens to an adult that make you feel like a non-result. All the things relating, helping and trying to be something to women. You don't really get to this age to feel like you're in a place to be manipulated. See, these are the waves I create. In doing being me, I'd like to set it free to you and he, me and she and everybody out there. Like some sort of new truth seekers of Assassin's Creed. Me, I was an SA on film sets. Now I feel like I'm a head vet. Met on set. There are actually real met on set. Like I was on BT Telephone Exchange and there's real police on set. So they invade that set, they're all over it, the industrials cross over. So it's no far reach of the imagination to think, well, they do 24 hours in police custody and the amount of film sets that go into police cells. So when you start thinking about that, yeah, it feels like a war zone, it feels like they all cross over when you, like, it's the horror of knowing what this world is about stuff and knowing that your sovereignty, your birth certificate is open, subject to such manipulation or violation by people. You know, gathering your private personal correspondence to hand on to any old, you know, Nazi society place that can pay a top P for it. You know, this is Assassin's Creed. Traffic you via unlawful lawful channels. And I'm putting that down there because I feel like it's not a wiki, it's a WikiLeak, in my personal opinion, because they got, you know, the room's monitored, microphones in every room, they're taking CDs of it and they're filming stuff. And black markets and getting money, you know, someone taking pleasure in someone's a fetish, in someone's suffering and sadism, locking someone up. You know, it's the next level of depravity that actual enforcers, the police force and the law system is actual unlawful lawful channels. So I'm going to just say that and put it out there, because I, like you say, didn't get to the age of 41 to feel like I'm subject to such heinous manipulation and, you know, being puppeteered. You hear about other artists and like weird shit they talk about in the songs. It doesn't actually make sense. You don't actually feel it until you sort of, you get it, and then you understand it. You go, oh, okay. So I'm non-arrestable. I won't be arrested by just any old fool. There's always going to be an invested interest or something else behind there, pulling some sort of malevolent strings for industrial crossover, whether it be film, you know, media, tabloid shit, and all the stuff that you've ever thought before. You know, I don't think I know shit about nothing. I don't even listen to papers. Don't fucking bad my man, fucking Johnny Depp. Fucking shut up. Shut up. You know what I mean? Crap. Just don't believe anything anymore. Especially off the back here. Since the life invented my feds, because some hopeful red, like Rishi Red, yeah. Traffic, your private. I should have saw that plant. Should have seen that plant coming. Yeah, should have saw that one. But yeah, nice. Not worth it. Don't aspire to be anyone, because it's not worth it. Because a price on you. They're trying to play pluck the roll dice with you. That sort of thing. So I'm just asking you to sort of like expand your viewpoint of, I suppose, the normalisation of what corruption is. A body, an entity, is not a standalone body or entity anymore. If you think about it, it's not anymore. Oh, let's present the news via this channel with these. You see that it's lawful when it's actually unlawful, or there might be industrial crossover with investors, and you know, it's just like running horses, isn't it? Yeah, run that horse and see where it goes. What do people actually think? Because this is another thing, when you're dealing with mouth being a tool for truth, you start to feel this spectrum effect. Everything comes at you like a spectrum. Everybody's complex within a synthetic society, because it is all synthetic. This is a very delicate tool, the mind. We feed it full of tabloid crap and everybody else's shit, viewpoints, judgment, what is in the world, what makes up the world perceptionally. Who are these people that doing this? Mostly an investment in money, or a hierarchy, or keeping things exactly how they want it to be kept. Injustice has been paid for on a world stage across the millennia forever. Depravity, hell on earth stuff. I know it's like it's always a holy Armageddon going on with some people when you try to get into a certain lane of communication or what you're trying to achieve, like weapons, inequality tools. How many people invested in weapons across the world? Love it, and they love the depravity, they love the blood sport, they love that exists in the world. We like to see no, hear no, speak no, but it's the truth. Done no. So it's like when someone like myself, I just get the spectrum effect is what I like to call it. It's like when you're trying to be the rainbow bridge, you're trying to bridge all those minds, all those convoluted environment around you, what could potentially be projected on you to take you out, or have this horse as a runner like that, or viewed that way. Some people, they're just fodder. The evolution of slavery, you've lost your freedom already within a social, synthetic, constructed, cultist-like society, using certain avenues. So it's like we have a lot of unlearning to do. When you go to festivals and you meet tribes, that's why they're looking down and cutting people off, because it's, oh wow, oh shit, shamanic jobs, nom 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 nom, blow open these sort of almost, we can get at you, do this to you via these channel type things. So it's mind-blowing that your journey you can have in life, you can shrink it to this, but it's that terror of knowing what the world's about. And when you start to exhibit that freedom or that information, hence what I'm doing here, you start to feel vulnerable. First thing I ever started doing when I started writing was vulnerability. I was like, someone comes into your life, you see as a spirit guide, and you think, oh, someone told my hand and I want to aspire to my dreams. Like, it could be your best friend or your worst nightmare. It's like, okay, you're the poet, you're the person getting paid, you're the person on the TV, you're the person doing that. Why haven't you used your vocational verbal skills to actually say that a weapon is a piece of inequality, just like racism, just like all those same things, same energetic level, and on a pyramid, if you support it and salute it at the top, it's going to dilute to our streets, and then they're going to have violence on the street. So it's all the same thing. Why am I the one saying this? And you start going, I'm having this spiritual enlightened experience of me actually doing this and feeling vulnerable and not getting paid a red single cent because, agendas. I've got my fans in certain quarters, but they're all broke ass, and they're just the type of people that go marching up London with nothing. Where's my people at the top that are helping me? I've only come up with loads and loads of solutions on this mad little journey for a decade, but I ain't getting support. I'm getting a lot of current depravity. I'm getting attacked. I don't want to be on bail for something I haven't, for writing affectionate letters to somebody that played me like a I've been honey trapped, what can you say? And someone that seems to actually support the depravity in a uniform, and they're an artist. Oh, I didn't see that coming.